What is going on, Life Fitness Coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast. It's your boy, Brian Mark, and in today's episode, we're talking about whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We're talking about that dog mentality. Bro, I just finished up the most fucking insane day I've had, probably in the last month and a half. Started out my work day at 7 a.m. It is now 7 p.m. and I've been on 3 calls that were 2 hours plus today. And then I had 4 meetings that were 30 minutes. And it was just back to back to back to back. And then I got a fucking message from my podcast guy. He's like, bro, where's my episode for today? And I was like, fuck. So here we are. And I want to talk about how I operate when it comes to the goals that I set for myself and the vision that I'd like to achieve and the mindset that I have around going after and attaining my goals. Because I had a meeting with one of my VIP clients today, Doug Clark, and Doug has aspirations of building a $100,000 a month business. He's doing about 35K right now. And he told us that he wants to basically retire his wife and be able to make enough money so that she doesn't have to go back to work. Right. So Doug and I were talking, and me and Cole were looking at the calendar, and some of the things that we're going to ask Doug to do require more time in his calendar. And he's got 4 hours scheduled for family time every day. And Cole straight up looked at him and had a really blunt conversation. He's like, can I be direct with you? And Doug's like, yeah, 100%. He's like, how bad do you want to retire your wife? How important is it to you to retire your wife and hit 100K? He's like, it's fucking super important. He's like, good, because for the next few months, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. And some of those sacrifices are going to be sleep. And some of those sacrifices are going to your significant other and being like, babe, love you so much. I'm going to retire you this year. And that means it's time to fucking grind. And I think that too many fucking people come into entrepreneurship with the mindset that they're going to work for a certain amount of hours. And then when those certain amount of hours are done, then they're done. And I also think that when it comes to success, a lot of people end up doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then not getting the result. And then they just keep doing more of the same thing, wondering why it's not working. So the message of today's podcast is that when it comes to the work ethic that you must put into your business in order to hit the next level, the work ethic that you got to put in to hit the next level is fucking intense. And the reality of the situation is that's why not a lot of people are willing to scale the business to the level that they want to get to, because then the amount of work that goes into scaling your business to $50,000 to $100,000 a month is fucking disgusting. It's not only learning how to create content so magnetic that people are reaching out to you. It's not only learning how to get more people on sales calls by booking them on, through DMs. It's not only getting more people on the sales call and then converting them. If you want to scale your business to $50,000 to $100,000 a month, bro, that involves an entirely new set of skills. That involves a skill of going out there and learning how to fucking hire people. That involves a skill of going out, learning how to interview people. That involves a skill of learning how to fucking lead people, learning how to train people. And then when you've got a certain amount of people on your team, then that involves a skill of being able to coach, mentor, lead, and guide team members to help build a vision for you. Not to mention, if you want to be a fitness coach, I'm sorry, you can't be fucking fat. So it's not like you can just do all these things and then just forget your fitness goals. That's not a thing. So obviously you have to take care of your fitness goals. And not to mention, when you start making more money, there's more financial responsibility. Now it's not only you that you're feeding, but it's also the members of your team and the family that you want to feed. And also, you're fucking likely in a relationship. You probably have some kids. There's probably some other shit you got going on. And this is why you have to have the mentality that you will do whatever the fuck it takes to get success. And yes, part of the message is that part of whatever it takes is whatever amount of work that it takes in order for me to get to the level that I want to get to, I will fucking do. When I looked at my calendar this morning and I realized that I had 12 hours of meetings, I was like, well, fucking buckle up, son, because I'm not going to cancel any of them. None of the things on my calendar are low enough of a priority for me to fucking cancel. Not to mention, I want to take care of myself too. So after my fucking 12-hour day, I sat down and I had a fascial stretch therapy session, which if you haven't got FST yet, it's fucking fire. So not only did I not miss my workout today, not only did I not miss my podcast, I also had fucking 10 to 12 hours of meetings. And I also made sure I took care of myself by doing some FST. And when I'm done this podcast, I'm going to go hang out with my fucking beautiful pregnant wife. I don't fucking miss, bro. I don't miss. And in days like this, yes, it's work ethic, but it's also for those of you guys that are working your fucking ass off and your business isn't growing, part of it's work ethic and part of it is sitting down and doing what the fuck you need to do to level up your skills. That's part of whatever it takes. So if you're one of those people that's listening to this episode and you're like, Brian, I'm doing that. I'm working for 8 to 10 hours a day and my business isn't growing. You're doing something fucking wrong. You're doing something wrong. And I don't know what it is because I'm not in a direct conversation with you. It could be your content sucks. Could be your hooks suck. Could be your DMs aren't good. Could be you're not sending DMs. Could be when you're sending DMs, you sound like a fucking robot. Could be when you get on the sales call, you don't sound confident. Could be you're not posting enough social proof. But whatever it takes means that you do whatever the fuck is necessary to learn whatever you're missing so that you can hit the next level. So part of it is work ethic, 100%. But the other part of it is if you're working your ass off and your business isn't growing, yes, it might like work ethic might be a part of it, but it's likely to do with your fucking skill too. So whatever it takes means that I will do whatever the fuck is necessary in order for me to hit my goals. And there is not a single thing that I'm not willing to do in order to do that. So for me, when I wanted to grow my content, right? Like I found a mentor, like I had to find somebody that was more experienced than me in content in order for me to hit the next level, which was pretty fucking hard because I'm pretty fucking good at content. And the only person that I could find that was significantly better than me and at a higher level was Adley. So when I reached out to Adley and I asked her about her coaching program, I was like, how much is it? She's like $100,000. I was like, well, whatever it takes. I just paid it. And like, yeah, was that a fucking hassle? Yeah, was it a headache to pay? 100%. I don't like spending $100,000 of my money, but I'm like, I want to hit 1 million followers. And so if for me to hit 1 million followers, I need to learn from somebody that's more advanced, then I'll do whatever the fuck it takes. And if that means I need to work longer hours in my business so that I can pay for this fucking bill and not be stressed out about my safety net going down, then I'll do that. That's the fucking mindset, bro. That is the mindset. Like there's no middle ground. And the entrepreneurs that are never able to break through $10,000 a month and stay past $10,000 a month are the entrepreneurs that are counting the fucking clock. And as soon as the clock's done, they're like, well, I'm done. Sent my 25 DMs for the day, sent my fucking 50 DMs for the day, posted once on social media. I checked the fucking box. I did what I was supposed to do. But then your content sucks ass. It's not reaching anybody. It's not fucking hitting. And you're not spending the time to do content research, ideation, watch my content, learn what the fuck you're doing wrong, listen to podcasts, implement. You're just sitting there on the sidelines hoping that your work ethic is eventually one day going to pay off. That's not it. The mindset is whatever it takes. If that means that I've outgrown the mentorship program that I'm currently in right now, then I will hit the next level. I will go to the next level of the mentorship program. If that means that I need to invest more money, then I'll invest more money. If that means that I need to go to an event, I'll go to an event. If that means that I need to cut out people in my life that are dragging me the fuck down, I'll do that. If that means I need to have a hard conversation with my spouse and tell them I need to work more, I'll fucking do that. I don't count the cost, ever. I never count the cost. And this is the thing, like for those of you guys that are listening to my podcast that think like, oh, this guy's money hungry. All he does is work. Whoa. That's not fucking true because I'll do whatever it takes to have the life of my dreams. And so the life of my dreams is a fucking beautiful relationship with my wife. The life of my dreams is I want to be jacked as fuck. The life of my dreams is I want to be rich as fuck. So that means I will do whatever is necessary every single day to maintain all of these standards. And I will not fucking deviate. I will not compromise. I will not sacrifice. It doesn't matter how tired I am. And I'll be real with you guys. Like middle of the day today, straight up, like after like 6 hours of meetings, I was like, holy fuck, bro. I was like, this is a lot. And then I had a 2-hour filming session with Nick. And Nick was like, you good? I was like, let's fucking run it, bro. And in 2 hours, we filmed 50 videos. And then I went back-to-back meetings again. Like I was fucking exhausted. I was like, I don't know where this is coming from, but I'm not willing to sacrifice this. And I'm not willing to give up. And I'm not willing to fucking not do it. So I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. And I'm not going to count the cost. And at the end of the day, once I'm completed all the things that I'm supposed to do in order to get me close to the goals, I'm going to rest knowing that I gave my fucking all. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I didn't leave anything on the fucking table. That's whatever it takes. The work ethic is a big part of that. Don't get me wrong. If you're not willing to put in the fucking hours and just like go work your 9 to 5 where you can clock in and clock out like a fucking employee and just be a cog in the machine. Entrepreneurship is not for you. But like work ethic by itself is not the whole equation. Because I know a lot of entrepreneurs that work their ass off and they're broke as fuck because they're not doing the work that's required to level up their skills. You know you suck at content, but you're not studying. You're not implementing any of the shit we're talking about on the podcast. You're not implementing the shit in the CLA. You're not rewatching the videos. You're not rewatching the content mastery. You fucking know you suck at content, but you're not doing the skills required to get you to the next level. So like whatever it takes is, yes, you need to put in a disgusting amount of work to, level up your business and just put in the time. But whatever it takes also means you'll do whatever is required to develop the skill necessary to hit the next level. And there is not a single stone that you will leave unturned so that at the end of the day, when you fucking go to bed, you know for a fact you did everything that you were supposed to do. It's a mic drop, son. That's a wrap. Hope you guys have the best day of your entire lives. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.